Welcome to the One Life podcast with Behka White. I am your host, and this is episode 23, Pain. Pain is powerful feedback about ourselves and the world we live in. It has been said that without pain, there would be no suffering. Without suffering, we would never learn from our mistakes. Pain is a powerful motivator for change as well. This past weekend, I had the opportunity to play in a basketball tournament with some of my favorite people. During one of our games, I dislocated my finger at the first knuckle. I kept playing, hoping it was just jammed because I didn't want to look at it, but the pain became too much. The bones were stacked at the joint and my finger was bent in an unnatural way. I called for a sub and walked to our bench. Luckily for me, one of my teammates is a PA. She took a look at my finger and asked me if I wanted her to reduce it. I knew the temporary pain would fix the problem, so I closed my eyes, stuck out my hand, and she used her expertise to end my crisis of pain. I spent a lot of time icing it, and 24 hours later, my finger is swollen, black and blue, and still painful but manageable, not at all like the initial point of injury. In fact, after taping it up, I was able to continue playing. The pain of my finger signaled that there was something seriously wrong and pushed me to immediate action to fix the problem. The ongoing recovery will require patience as my finger heals. Earlier this week, I planned a day in haste. As I was preparing to leave for the day, I had growing emotional discomfort, heading towards anxiety. When the emotional spiritual pain became too great, I stopped and looked at my preparations for the day. I recognized that how I planned to spend my time was not in alignment with my highest priorities. When I adjusted my day, harmony replaced the discord and peace replaced the pain. When we experience intense pain, our attention is drawn to the source and we seek to alleviate the suffering. Healing or recovery may be immediate or be ongoing. And we all have a different relationship with pain and suffering. We may have high or low tolerance, and we may mask our pain with healthy or unhealthy coping mechanisms. Here's the thing. Pain and suffering are meant to be teachers and mentors. The invitation today is to consider a painful event from your life. Now I ask you, what did you learn about yourself and the world from this experience? This is how we begin to create meaning in life's experiences. So, what did I learn from my dislocated finger? I learned that for me, using my body to compete is worth the risk of injury. I also learned that God often puts the right people in our path when we need them. And I feel gratitude for people who sacrifice to learn how to care for the human body. I learned how to tape fingers, play through pain, and I now more fully appreciate the numbing effects of ice. What did I learn from my emotional discomfort and anxiety of the poorly planned day? I learned that discord is an indication that I am not in alignment with my values and priorities. Discord is an invitation for me to check in with myself to see where I need adjustments. Remember, pain is powerful feedback about ourselves and the world we live in. Take time to create meaning in your painful experiences. We only get one life. Let's make it our best.